So now we're going to take this one step farther. If you notice, the only thing that's different is there is a 2 on the outside. So to make our life easy, I'm going to make this color coded so you can see exactly where everything goes. So I'm just making that red. So just like before where there was a number outside the radical symbol, you're going to bring him over here, then forget about it. Follow the same rules we've been doing. Multiply your radicands. Break them down. We know 5 is prime. 8 goes to 4 and 2. 4 goes to 2 and 2. I'm going quick through this part because you guys should be decent with that. And if you're not, all the videos are on YouTube so you could go back and watch. List your numbers from least to greatest. Circle your pairs. 2 times 2 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So you have a 4 on the outside. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 under the radical. To check this one, type in your beginning expression. So 2 root 5, times square root of 8. And then your ending, 4 root 10. Oh, by golly, they match. So sometimes you're going to have 2 numbers outside the radical. I'm going to set this one up color-coded to begin with. So we're going to have 5 root 8 times 2 root 14. That was actually harder to do than I thought. So set up your nice radical, and just like before, take your 2 numbers on the outside. What's 5 times 2? It's 10. So put your 10 there. Cross off these guys. We don't care about them anymore. And then I have no idea what 14 times 8 is. Apparently it is 112. But we know the factors of 112 are 8 and 14. 14's easier. It goes to 2 and 7, which are both prime. 8 goes to 2 and 4 goes to 2 and 2. You see how this gets really monotonous after a while? It does get annoying, so I apologize. But at least if you know how to break down a radical, you can be successful. So now circle your pairs. Cross off the circle, 1 comes out. You got another circle, cross it off, and it comes out. 2 times 2 is 4, times 10 is 40. What's left under the radical? A 7. Nice and easy, right? The correct answer is yes. Let's do 2 more, and one's gonna be nice and simple. So let's do the simple one first, just to make you happy. Flashback, what's the square root of 101 squared? Well, we know when we raise something to the 2nd power, we multiply it twice. And at this point, you should know the trick that a square root times itself is just the number under the radical. So really no work for that one. And in reality, you can skip this step at this point if you can realize that. All right, last one. I think we're going to switch up our colors and go with orange and blue. So we have 6 root 7 times 2 root 14. So work with your numbers on the outside. We know 6 times 2 is 12. So that's on the outside of the radical. I have no idea what 14 times 7 is. It's 98. The reason why I have you guys multiply these together is because a lot of times if you just break them down separately, you'll forget about this radical the factor if it's prime. So this just keeps it safe. We know 7's prime, 14 goes to 2 and 7. So least to greatest, circle your pairs, cross off your pair, 1 comes out. And we know 7 times 12 is 84. What's left underneath? 2. And then say we wanted to check this really quick. We do 6 root 7 times 2 root 14. And then 84 root 2. And look at that, they match. So now I'm gonna put some practice problems for you to try. I'm gonna leave them up there for 10 seconds. Pause the video, because then I'm gonna put the answers up. So I'm gonna give you a second to pause. You hear the cat in the background? She's a jerk. Here are the answers to the first 2. And the second 2.